IPL 2022 Qualifier Match 1 Gujarat Titans vs Rajasthan Royals Match Highlights. David Miller smashed an unbeaten 68 of 38 balls to lead Gujarat Titans to an IPL final in their debut season. Miller smashed 3 sixes off the first 3 balls of the last over of the match to knock down the 17 runs they needed at that point. He shared an unbeaten 106-run stand, brought the 4th wicket with captain Hardik Pandya that came in just 61 balls. Pandya himself ended the game unbeaten on 40 of 27 balls. Earlier, Jos Buttler's 89 of 56 balls propelled Rajasthan Royals to 188 for 6 batting first. Rajasthan Royals now face the winner of the eliminator between Royal Challengers Bangalore and Lucknow Super Giants in the second qualifier. The eliminator will be played at the Eden Gardens on Wednesday, while the second qualifier will be played at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad on May 27. The Gujarat Titans GT marched into the finals of the Indian Premier League 2022 campaign with a 7-wicket win over the Rajasthan Royals on Tuesday at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata. David Miller stepped up to the challenge and scored an unbeaten 68 not out of 38 balls, which powered Gujarat Titans to a successful chase and a place in the finals. Chasing 189 for a place in the finals, GT lost with Diman Shah's wicket in the first over after wicketkeeper batter was caught behind off Trent Moore's bowling. Matthew Wade and Shubham Gill negated the pressure of an early wicket as Wade was attacking mode after smacking 5 fours at the top. Gill took a swing to a cleaners after the opener clubbed 2 fours and a 6 as GT were placed at 64-1 at the end of the power play. A confusion in the middle led to the run out of Shubham Gill, which brought an end to a dangerous looking partnership. Skipper Hardik Pandya was out in the middle, but GT lost another wicket after Wade hauled out to the deep off Oved McCoy's bowling. David Miller joined skipper Hardik Pandya in the middle as GT were 97-40 at the 10-over mark. Rajasthan Royals added pressure after conceding only 17 runs in the next 3 overs. Pandya played a release shot against Ashwin while Miller dispatched his first 6 as GT required 50 of the final 5 overs. The 150 was up for the GT as Miller and Pandya took calculated risk to get the GT closer to the target. Miller whacked a maximum straight down to the ground to bring the equation down to 23 of 12 balls. Miller reached his half-century in the penultimate over before the left-handed batter wrapped the chase with 3 sixes in the first 3 deliveries on the final over. Earlier, Rajasthan Royals were put into bat first. Jos Buttler was off the mark with 2 well-timed fours in the first over. However, Rajasthan Royals lost Yashasvi Jaiswal's wicket early after the opener was caught behind off Yash Dayal's bowling. Sanju Samson was immediately on the move after the Rajasthan Royals skipper cleared 3 sixes inside the power play and RR were 55-1 at the end of 6 overs. The 50 partnership was up between Samson and Sain Kishore between Buttler, but Rashid kept things tight from one end after conceding 8 runs in his first 2 overs. Our Sai Kishore put an end to the partnership after Samson was caught at long on for 47 and RR were placed at 79 for 2 at the 10-over mark. Butler was joined by Devdutt Padikkal, who cleared the ropes against Sai Kishore to bring up his first maximum as the duo kept the runs ticking. GT skipper Hardik Pandya provided the next breakthrough after Padikkal dragged the delivery onto the stumps. The half-century was up for the Butler after the opener was added 4 fours against Yes Dayal in the 17th over and was given a reprise. Butler, with luck by his side, added 3 more fours in the 18th over while Simran Hakmir was caught in the deep in the next over. Bowled by Sami, Butler was run out in the final over not before the Rajasthan Royals opener hammered a 6 in next over against Sami and Yes Dayal. A confusion in the middle led to the run out of Rian Parag before Rajasthan Royals reached 188 for 6 at the end of the 20 overs.